Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. It's Monday. Amaka here from AA Consulting Services. Welcome, everyone. It's Monday as scheduled. So today, and it's going to be a fun day, and put this together just for you. We'll be talking about blogging. That is my content. We're still in the weekly schedule on content marketing, content writing, especially these days with all that is going on. There's so much time in people's hand what to do with it. So today, last night, I put it together a content on blogging. Actually, yeah, it was posted somewhere else about a few years ago. So I pulled it into my new platform. It's not a new platform. It's a platform that's been out there. But what this platform does, it allows you to bring in the content you've already written and redo it into a new platform. You don't rewrite it, it just helps you to optimize it again. Because what I just put the link, put it in there and put it on your story. And then you can share it, to other people, and it's a whole new crowd. And that's why you can embed your videos. That's what I'm going to share today. And I'm going to talk about why content. People, I mean, I know a lot of people hear it all the time. People talk about content. People say, oh, where do I find the content and what do I do with it and all that. So today and on up for the coming week, I'm doing this every Tuesday, every Monday at 2 o'clock. I promise to bring you new, fresh content each time, but the whole, I'll be consistent on the whole topic of blogging content writing, marketing, content marketing. There's so many ways you can use content, that the whole goal of doing the content, is to build your audience, is to give more value to people who are following you, who wants to follow you. It increases your audience. In the past streams, I've talked about so many about your optimization, your pages, and I've started on your page notes, and I looked back and all that have changed in the sense that the Facebook have reshuffled everything. So the buttons are in different. I was just looking at it like I said, wow, every button have moved from where I have pointed you to into a new place. So I'm gonna share my screen and follow this stream. You'll be getting a lot of updates. I will go into the Facebook settings and show you where to find some of those buttons, because for some people it's a hair pulling experience. They can't find it. It takes them longer to find it, and when they find it, it's like, what happened to the button? It used to be here and there. But however, the change is good. Some people don't like it, but change, it makes, I don't know how to put it for you, but for me, it's good. I like to see changes. It makes things better as you move forward. So this afternoon, I'm going to share my screen at some point. And also, if you want to grab the note for today, so that you can get the link to the content I'm going to talk about blogging. I'm going to talk about the value and the benefit of blogging. Feel free to type it. You have to be on this page. You have to be on AA Consulting Services, and you type in #notes, and the note will be delivered to you. So this is posted in many pages. If you're watching from other groups, if you type it there, it won't come to you. You have to be on the page, AA Consulting Services page, to type in on the comment, you type in #note, and the note will be delivered into your inbox. Okay, it has all the past streams, and if you want to go back and check out the past streams, and it has a note on the benefit of blogging. The link is there. You can grab it in there, read through. If you're a beginner or if you're advanced, there's always room for something. There's always something new that you can pick up. No matter how advanced you are these days, things changes so much. You have to put yourself in the position to learn, to be always learning. Okay, nobody knows it all. You can only be expert in one area. Nobody knows it all, even though on online, you try to know the whole process so that you can, teach other people. But these days, be open to learning some new tricks, some new things that you can do to improve what you're currently doing. That is the whole thing. To help other people, the more you know, the more likely you're going to share with other people, and you help them as well. So to grab the note, you have to type in #note, but you need to type it from this page, AA consulting services. So you can, the note will be delivered to you. So today, as I mentioned, we'll be talking about content writing, blogging. Some call it, it's the same. Content writing is blogging, article writing, article marketing. I will do a piece on article marketing in the coming week, and how you can use, your articles to build your audience. The whole goal is giving value to people. Don't write with intent to sell. Write intent to change people's life. I'm going to share my screen. You see, my slide, and when we get to that, that is the whole. You share, you write with intent to help people. Don't write about yourself. I know it's, some people write about themselves, but what would, well, if you have some drastic thing you need to share about how you do something, it makes sense. But however, the focus is to write about something to improve, to help people improve their life, improve what they're doing. Whether they're creating or art or whatever it is that they're doing, give them tips and tricks on how they can improve what it is and do it better. And that way it allows them to follow you, read it, write with the readers in mind, not yourself, with the readers in mind. So they learn something new, and then they will share with other people, who in turn becomes your fans, because drops into your audience. And we'll talk about that more down the road in the future. But today, I tend to go all over the place. But however, I have to, focus on the content today, why you need to write content, the benefit of doing content, and what it means for a marketer online today to be out there dropping valuable content for people to help them, improve their life, no matter what it is you come across that is potential for other people when they read what you write about those issues that you've gone through, those things that you've happened to create in yourself and how you did it. Even if it's product that you're promoting, I know a lot of people do an affiliate marketing, and also I did a content on affiliate marketing as well, how to optimize and what to do. So I think it was last week or week before. So feel free to grab that note, because it will take you to those. Otherwise, go to AA Consulting Services. You see the live stream, and click on it and see some of those, all by Cairo, affiliate marketing, what to do, how to wait to get your links, and how to optimize it. So all those I've done. And I did a few on pages on notes, how to use your notes. You have notes on your personal, and you also have it on your business page. How to use it to drop content, write content. You can write about so much, so much. If you open your mind, open your mind, but have the value intent, have value, giving value in your mind as you do that. That should be your focus. You write to make people's life better, give them ideas and tips on what they can do today to improve whatever it is that they're doing. You never know who you would help by dropping relevant content. It's all about, writing something that help people improve their lives, okay? So the full content on that blogging, the benefit of blogging is on the notes, or you can post it. If you don't get it, if you're watching from other groups, just write a comment, and I'll PM me, and I will send you the link to the note. Otherwise, go to AA Consulting Services and type in comment #notes, #notes. And that way you can get it. All right. Okay. So I am going to go into my screen share right now. And welcome. All right. Okay, I'm going to go back a bit. And this is part of what you'll be getting on that blog content, how to get more out of your blogging. 1, creating a successful blog. Full content is written on that article. Don't forget to use your search engine optimization when creating your blog. I talked about optimization, how to use your H1s, H2, hashtag H1s, H2s, bold and italics and how to, so that is another topic. So when you're doing blog, you need to optimize it so that the searches or crawlers will be able to find you. Blog frequently, that's for one. Blog frequently is not something you do once when you feel like it, because once your audience are connected already, they want to see what you're writing next. So you have to blog frequently, consistently, putting content out there, no matter how small or how small it is, just to let your followers know that, yeah, you're still thinking about them. And people blog for for different reasons. Find your own reason to blog. Like as I mentioned, with if you're focusing on helping people improve their life, yes, that is your reason. Or you may have other reason. You may have gone through some experiences that you want to discuss. You want to write about how people can get out of those situations to improve their life in a different way. You can write about that. And once you start writing, there are discussion groups that focus on blogging community. I used to belong to one of them. What happened? We support each other. Community is huge. And also in my past stream, I talked about community, building a community, attaching a community to your page. And it's where everything happens. On your page, people can, they can't really interact as much as they could on a community. So building a community is important. When you're blogging, having a community of other bloggers, you guys will share tips and share ideas on what you're writing about, what your next topic is about. And they will also, like in that group that I was, we all go to each other's pages and see what they're writing. You learn from there. You learn from their style and what it is that they discuss. And sometimes some people write about tools they are using, how that tool have improved their life, improved their business. You learn from that. That is the benefit of having a community group when you get into blogging. And also there are strategy session where your group, we can sit together, talk about things, when the weather is good, you can discuss it in now video discussions. There's so many ways you can do this. Brainstorm on topics that you want to talk about and have other people give you some tips. Create your own community. That is the thing. You can't do some of this in other people's community. When you have your own group, you create your own community and interact with them, discuss with them. What are they writing about? What is the next topic? Then people will talk about topics that they're trying to discuss. What do you think about this topic? That community, is very powerful. It's very powerful. So if your page currently don't have a group attached to it, think about getting one and set it up in such a way you can customize it. And there's also so many ways that I mentioned about how in the group you're able to see insights, who is where and where they are coming from, that you can see how many people from all over the world is in your group. You can start it with open or private, depending. It's up to you what your intention is. You can have it private, you can have it a group, or you can have a secret group. It's really up to you. So create a discussion environment where everybody's open to discuss what it is they're talking about or what it is they want to write about, and pick your brains, brainstorm on so many other things. Also, people who are looking for articles, you say, what do I write? You can write about your wedding night. You can write about your wedding or how the process. You can even write about your divorce, whatever it is, topic, because the thing is that a lot of time people go through the same experience, but they don't even know each other. You see, the power of content is that when you write about those things, somebody have gone through that, will look at it and say, wow, it looks like, I know this person. It was exactly what happened on my wedding day. It was exactly what happened. It was exactly my experience. This is the power. They already feel like they know you, share, especially moment on your life, don't focus. You create it in such a way that you speaking to the reader who is reading your article. Okay. You're speaking to them. So they put them in a place to make them feel special. Oh, wow. It's almost like they're talking to me. So there are contents all around you. If you have married 2 or 3 times or 4 times, I know each one was a whole different experience. Write about it. Write about it. If you're, honeymoon, whatever it is that, your vacation that you've taken, you went to Cancun, like I went to Cancun years ago, you can write about it. That gives you you talk about the culture, the people, the food, everything about, that vacation. And in such a way, it puts the person, your reader, in that place, like, wow, I feel like I've been there, and I would like to experience that. So they get to know, even though they make up your mind how it would be. When they get there, they will start, seeing it's like it becomes fresh again. So content is powerful. If you're not using it for your marketing, think about it. Okay. And if you have a list, okay, it helps you to build your list. If you have a lead capture on your page or pixel, whichever one, pixel, I will talk about it sometime. If you have that, people can opt in, because when they like your content, they want to know, get your updates. They want to send you an email so that next time you do a new article, they will get a notification. You send it out to them. In that way, your list is also increasing, and for other potential, other things that you can do, because you're building trust with these people, okay, that are reading, are coming to you. You're building the trust. Once the trust is there, who knows what next, Yeah, and you hear about the money is in the list. I mentioned remarketing to the list. Over time, when they get to know you, you get to know them. You're able to go back to them and say, "Hey, I have this product. I would like, talk to them," because they know you, they trust you. Of course, they're easier going to buy from you. Okay, you promote to them. We can go on. It increases your traffic as people share their content, they like it. It increases the traffic into your website, increases your list, as I mentioned. New content, new product, new promotion that you're running, you can write about it, because now you have your own community. You have people who trust and who like and trust you. And of course, this goes on, continue. As they share, other people, you get exposure, they get to know you. There's no other way around it. This is the power of online marketing. Customize your email, share options, sharing, and you share on your email. Once your list is growing on your email, some email platforms gives you an option to share. And when you've built your community, they like and trust you, okay? And they like your content. When you send it out the emails, you also have a share button on your email, so that once they have it, they can email it directly to their friends, and they share the content to their own list as well. This is how you grow your list, you grow your audience. Most of the people I know today that are following me is just from content that I've written so many years ago, like this one I'm sharing right now. I did an article, I think it was 2014 or so, and it's still relevant today. It's still relevant today. So once you write it out there, once you publish it, it's also yours. And also, I talked about Facebook Notes. Facebook Notes is another place where you can write your content. If you're not sure about other platforms, it says notes, but you can embed video, okay? And you can embed pictures, you can write a full content. It's not just a note like a notepad or some people. It's just a full content, blog content. You can write up to as many. I think I've done over 1,000 words on on some of the content that I've dropped in the notes, which I'll show you. And it's there for you. It's yours. Content marketing grows your social media followers. See? As I mentioned, you share, people like your content, they share with other people, follow you more. Each potential customer that finds the value content on your site becomes a potential advocate for your brand. That's the same thing I've been talking about. That is it. It's trust. You're building trust. People buy from who they know, like, and trust. So content, blogging, article writing is the power of your online marketing. So if you're not currently engaging in that, find a way to do just that. Why is content marketing so important? Content marketing grows your social media followers. As I mentioned, content marketing amplifies the credibility of your brand. I can't even say it again. It amplifies it, because people now, they're reading what you're writing, they're liking, and they're trusting you. Okay, they're trusting the brand as well. They don't wait to go to, they see as a go-to place for some content, go-to place for ideas, and even on searches. And that's, I would mention about using your keywords to improve your searchability. People search content. They may not search your brand name, they may not search your name, but they search relevant things that they're looking for. And if you have those keywords in your content, it brings you more followers. People, it puts you out there. People find you sooner, find you faster. So this is just it. There's no other way around it. And once you're online there, find a way. When you keep inviting, no, some people invite your friends, you get tired of friends, they get tired of you. Okay, so use content to improve, use content to build your audience. And because Google like content, yep, the Google God are all about quality content. Okay, and I mentioned about keyword searches. They're searching. Content is the key. You know, Google loves content. They find you once you have the relevant content there, and that's what everything you're looking for now. You Google it. You see, most marketers, you know, that know what it is that they're doing. It's not, I mean, you can be doing advertising, no problem. Nobody will stop you from that. Content, you get in organic people that are, you know, real, people that are like what you're doing or want to know more about what you're doing. And that's what you want. And that is the key. Okay, that is the key. Content marketing drives more sales. Okay, especially if you're selling something. It boosts your website traffic, as I mentioned before. It's meaningless. It's meaningless if it doesn't result in more sales. Okay, so it's meaningless if it doesn't, because when you have the content, you have the trust of people that are following you, and guess what? More traffic, and of course, eventually the end result is sell. But you have to start with building the trust of the people that are following you. Once they trust you, eventually they will buy from you. Eventually, bringing your potential customer one step closer to making a purchase each time. Exactly. As you build that trust over time, they trust you, they like you, they like, you know, how you made them feel and what you have posted and how that have changed their life. And guess what? Once you have that trust, you know, the relationship is, you know, it's long term. Building a relationship with your target audience to make them more likely to work with your business instead of your competition. I know some people think they don't have competition. We all do. Okay. So if your competitors are doing content, they're attracting the same content, the same clients that you're looking for. So you need to be there ahead of them, because if you don't, they will. So if you're not currently doing all this, it's about time to rethink your marketing plan. Okay. Okay. So on notes, as I mentioned, the notes you can write, these are notes that I've done in the past. On your personal profile, you have that note. It's called notes. This is how you find it. Once you go into under more, now it's under more. You click on more, you see notes. You click on it, then you see this. This is the notes I did. I think these ones I did it in 2016, March 2016. This one, January 2016. And you just click add notes. Then you have a full page to do your content. You put your picture, your image. I will do a live stream on how to do that. Okay. So once you finish, you embed your videos and you embed your images into it, and then you post it. Okay. Then you post it. You can also optimize by adding the highlighting some of the keywords within your notes. So this note here you can find on your personal page. And if we go to the next one, and on your business page. Now, business page have really changed. The new look now, before this is how you would see, but now you click on more will be up in between those three dots. Then you see notes. The same steps as in the personal one. You add notes, you click add notes, and then you write up your content, put your images, do your optimization. And if you finish writing and you're not ready to post it, you can, you know, it saves, it will be on your draft. So the next time you're ready to get going on it, you come back, click on your draft, and then continue your updating. You continue your editing on the note that you've already put in. So it saves it, you don't lose it. It's not like you finish. Once you put it in there, it will be there until you hit publish. It will stay on your draft. You go back to my draft to continue the next day. If you're busy, if you started and you couldn't finish it, you just go back and go back to again. Look, click under my draft, and then you see the same note, and you continue from where you stopped. And also, you can practically pull some content from your website into your notes. get it from your website, and at the bottom of the note you put in source. You put a link to your website, which is what my other platform is doing right now with the Medium. When I post my a post from my previous post, like an article I wrote a few years ago, I take the link and I put it on there on my, to repost it. And on the bottom, it has the link to where originally it was posted. So if you're using content from another website, not yours, you give them the credit so that people see where the source is. It allows you to pull the source. I may get into sharing my post on Medium, and then you see how in the bottom it says if you write the full content, and in bottom you see the link, the source. Okay, give credit to where credit is due. And yeah, so now the new page look is totally different. This was done before the new change. You'll find this note under more. When you go to more, you see the notes, and then you start add notes, and then you start writing and have everything ready to go. And then you can write it on on a Word document, then copy it and paste it, then optimize it. It's up to you. If you want to write directly, you can do that too. Just what works for you. All right, I will show you example how to pull your old contents in a few seconds. We'll keep going. All right, and okay, this is an open note. This one is just like previous one. This is what it looks like. You see, you have the header. Okay, and this was done on AA Consultants. I told you the day was that this was the most recent one I did. This was done January 2020. Okay, 31 reds. Okay, so now this is the cover for the note and the content. You can see here it's highlighted, and in between you can embed your link, your call to action. Don't forget call to action. No matter, all your content, you have to put a call to action where people can reach you, where they can buy the product if you're promoting an affiliate product, or where they can get more information. Put call to action in addition to your optimization in terms of highlighting, underlining it, and italics, all those key. But this is a whole different language. We'll get to that sometime. But all this content is on my notes. So if you go to AA Consulting, type in #notes, you will receive all those details. Okay. Content is king. Contents make things work for you, for your online marketing. Traditional marketing and advertisement is telling the world you are a rock star. You are a rock star. But content marketing is showing the world that you are one. Okay? I don't know how I can explain this, but I hope you get the concept that the traditional marketing and advertisement is telling the world that you are a rock star. Don't forget, advertisement costs you money, really. That's what it's telling. But content marketing shows the world that you are a rock star. So writing content is extremely important for your growth, for your audience, for your followers. You have to give them something. You have to, be engaged. You have to show them that, yes, you know what you're talking about. Content adds value to your readers' lives. Okay. Remember at the beginning, I said, have to write with, value. You have to focus on giving value. Content adds value to your reader's life. So think about it when you're writing content. What is this going to do to a reader? What would this bring to a reader? When you think about them first, it flows better. Don't think about you. Think about them, their benefit. Okay? Their benefit. It's not about you, as I mentioned. Yes, it's not about you. Don't put the focus on you. Focus on the change you're making for the person who's reading your article. It's not about you. It's about the other people that are reading. Okay? So with that in mind, and you just keep going. There's so much you can do. So much you can do. Okay? It's all about telling a compelling story. You hear about storytelling. We hear that all the time. Tell your story, put the person. I talked about if you're on a vacation, you went to a vacation. Tell the story in such a way the person will see themselves in that place. Say, wow. They can start, visualizing the whole thing from your story. Tell a compelling story. No matter what topic, it doesn't necessarily be a vacation. It could be something that you're making, whatever it is that you're making, how you do things from on a regular basis, and how that has made change for you, and how because people start seeing the benefit of reading from you. This is how the audience is growing. Okay, it's all about telling a compelling story. Tell your story. Tell your story with the other person in mind. It's not that hard when you start doing it. Okay, it's not about selling either. It's not about selling. I know a lot of people are there. You audience, you want audience, you have your audience, you want to sell to them. No, 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 no. It's not about selling. It's not about selling. It's sharing that sharing that you're knowledgeable, about certain things. So they trust you enough. Eventually they will buy. But when you're starting off, it's not about selling. So don't write with the selling in mind. Write with the intention to bring value. It's about making a reader feel that your content is specially for them. Remember when I mentioned it? Yes, it's about making the readers feel that your content is specially for them. It's for them. I can't say it more. Okay, so write with value in mind. So don't waste your sentences. Don't waste your sentences. Okay, I'll go back once again. Don't waste your sentences. Don't waste your sentences. Write with the value in mind, and the reader, make the reader feel that yes, you're writing about them, you're writing it for them. You're not writing to sell, you're writing to improve, you're writing to give them ideas, you're writing to help them improve what they're doing. Okay, instead, desire to reach hearts. Your content should desire to reach them, reach their heart, so they feel, oh wow, I know this person. Wow, a few years ago, somebody read an article and says, wow, Amaka, it looks like, I feel like we know each other. I read your article. Wow. That is what they remember it. They remember it. Okay. People will always remember how you make them feel, So no matter what, let others tell your story. Don't tell it. Let others tell your story. When they read it, they will share it and they will tell others, Let them tell your story. Do something worth talking about. Okay, guys, do something worth talking about. We can go deeper and deeper, but if you're a beginner, you need to start somewhere. Let me know. You have access, and make them remember how you make them feel after they finish reading what you wrote. Okay, how they feel in that moment. I remember I talked about vacation that you went to. The reader say, wow, I feel like I've been there before. I feel like, wow. And if they happen have an opportunity to be there, they start looking for those things that, they will never forget. They start looking for those things that you had mentioned, what you did on your vacation, and how and where, and all those details. Right, with the reader in mind. Okay, now it comes to sharing. Once every platform that you use for blogging, for content writing, even on your website, most website platforms now have blogs on them. Okay, so you can have a page for blog and putting contents there and repurposing content you have other places. Like the one I was sharing was done a few years ago. Now I bring it back live and change the links, because some of the links there are old. Okay, and change the link. So you have a share button on each of them. Most of the platform allows you to Shareaholic they use. Some WordPress have their own customized share button. So people that are there, some people ask me, oh, should I put one or two? Put all of them, because the thing is that you don't know who your reader, where they are, where they are more, where their friends are, where, you don't. If you put only one button and they're not on that platform, or they don't fancy that platform, guess what? They're not going to share. But when you make it available for them, so that they'll be the one to make the decision where to share your content. Now G+ is no longer one of the platforms. I will replace it with something else very soon, and those are the buttons that are available for social media platform to share. I'm going to talk a little bit about video as well. I know so many people are doing videos these days. I would pull one of my articles on video and then bring it back to life, and then you guys can grab some information, some nuggets, okay? Reach out to me for complimentary review of your social media and content, okay? So this is available. I'm offering it to all my followers. If you're watching this video and you feel like, okay, I want somebody to take a look at what I'm doing, feel free to send me a message. We'll go through some of your, what you're putting out there, and then we'll talk about some of the optimizing. You have 45 minutes of my time to go through some of these. Okay, that way I'm giving back in a way, so you can get these things done properly, build your audience, build your community, build whatever offer you're offering online. And that's why we're here. Okay, we learn. I'm also still learning. I did a few workshops recently, and it's all focused on improving. You have to be continually improving what you're doing, and that is the key. That is, never stop learning. Knowledge is power. Never stop learning. Always be willing to improve from where you are right now. Okay, improve from where you are. I am going to share my screen again. Once again, I'll bring in my Medium platform, show you how. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So now that was the article. Okay. I'm going to open it. Good advice on how to get more out of your blogging. So this is the article. This article I created a few years ago. Here I've had some claps on it. I think here you clap. So you see how I have embedded videos? See, don't forget to use search engine optimization. This is giving you some tips of what to do. Okay, see how I've embedded. So now, close to the bottom, you see where originally published at Dream Trip. Well, this is my platform. That's where it was originally published. Okay, so here, you see the full content. So this content is available for you. See here, you can share directly on Twitter. Just click share, or LinkedIn or Facebook. You share. So this article I had published a few years ago on Dream Team Wow. Dream Team, that's one of my websites. And so I pulled the link and come in here, and this is how you do this. Go to your story. Okay, you import your story. That's what I was trying to. You import your story. Once you import here, it shows up for public. You can do a new story, write a story, new one, new article, new content, or you can import your story from a previous article, or from your website, or from a site that you're following that have relevant content related to what you're trying to share with your audience. You just copy the link. You can see at the end of the article, you have a link to that website where the original article was posted. And that's just it. You're just giving them credit back to where credit is due. You don't claim it as your own. You just let them know this is where you have, pulled the content. I see what some people do sometimes is they actually write a few paragraphs. I had a client, that was what people who are managing the social media was doing. They pull a first paragraph from the content. They were actually sharing content from other sites related to his niche. But what they had done is pull just one paragraph and continue reading. That's what they put in there, continue reading. So if somebody's interested in this topic and they go continue reading takes them away from the client site into another place. And when they go there, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Some of them are not even related. There's ad popping out. So because of the kind of market he's in, it's a very big, it's really conservative market. So and it's just distraction. I said to him, well, that's not the better way to do this is pull the full content, put it on your side, and then put a link to where it came from. You're giving them back the credit, because the whole idea, you want to keep your contract, you want to keep your traffic in your site. You don't want them, because if they like the topic, guess what? They click and they go there and they're lost and they're off they go. But if they read the whole full content on your website, and then you have given the credit to where the original content, then it's up to them to whether they want to continue, or because they've already gotten the value right where they are, which is on your website, and those are your audience. So anything else will be, it's up to them. So when you say continue reading, you're practically pulling the traffic away from them, sending your own audience out to other people, which you don't really want to do. You want them in your platform, you want them there, you want them to engage with you, not going off to another way. But that's a tip for you today. If you have somebody managing it and they're sharing content from other platforms, write the full content on your own site and then put a link to where. And that's what this Medium site does. Now it allows me to go back to many years of writing some content, and then I can bring them back live into, then change the links, like the one I did here last night. Some of the links are old, outdated. I had to redo the link, just click on it, cancel the link, and put a fresh new link on it. So it's fresh, so it's still relevant. That's the power. The content is always relevant. If you did affiliate marketing, what it was yesterday is what it is today, except now we have better tools to market it. Now we have other things to do. Blogging is the same article you wrote a year, 2, 3 years ago is still relevant today. You see the power of content writing. And then, maybe 1 or 2 things have changed, but however, it's still on the same in terms of giving value to your readers. And that is the goal. Giving value, offering value. When you have that goal in mind, the rest is easy. Okay, you have to think about the people. As you see what it says, make your reader know. Remember, they will always remember how you made them feel, not what you read. They may not even, but the feeling they had at reading that was powerful. That's what make them remember you. And remember to share. The content is relevant. Guess what? They share. This is the word. This is how your audience grows. I can go on all day on this topic, but I'll come back next week again with the same. Except this time I'll talk about another article I'm going to do. I don't know, but I will see. I will either write, I don't know, maybe personal development, maybe. Or blogging again. There's so many ways. Each article addresses different things you can do with your blogging. So stay tuned for next week. If you're watching replay, thank you. If you need the notes so that you can read up the full article, it was posted. If you're following me, it was being posted, take you directly, or go to AA Consulting Services and type in #notes, and the note will be delivered into your inbox, and then you see all the past streams will be all there also there. All right, so thank you all for watching. Thank you. I thank you if you're watching replay or watching live now, and look forward to next week Monday once again, and I will be here with you and we'll discuss again. This content is so huge that I will continue on it, but at some point I'll go back to the new settings on pages, and I'll share my screen once, there's new changes coming as well, which a lot of people are liking, a lot of people are not liking it so much, but you don't even have a choice. You don't have a choice, so you just have to go with the flow. So the best thing to reduce the frustration is to learn it. Learn it. Now, they won't change it for you, but they will change it. The new Facebook page, they just give you a blue, a drop, pop out, okay? You can't go back, you can't go forward. If you want to go forward, you have to accept the terms. They can do that. But to you as your own small person getting started, you think about the people that are what you're working with that are there first, But at some level, however, the change is good. The change is designed to make it better. It's simpler. It just takes you some time to learn it. If you have somebody like me taking you through, well, excellent. Then it shortens the time. Some people already figured it out. And when you figure it out, it's easy. It's like, okay, I got it now, and become like what it used to be, just like riding a bike, one step at a time. Four-wheelers, two-wheelers, and there you go, you got your balance. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Amaka here, your coach, Amaka, business and social media coaching. Okay. And if you want to get some ideas on what to do right now, as it's so hot right now with online, and I have some courses coming up as well. It's already up, but with the new changes, I have to go back and look at it and say, oops, everything I've talked about, I've changed, So I have to re-change the whole thing, but it's out there. I will be sharing and probably I've put it into a new platform, but I haven't published it yet. I'm just checking it out and put one course out there already, but it should be live very soon. All the best to you. Continue learning, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. I'm here to help you reduce the frustration of getting to find all those things where they are, but trust me, they're all there. All the best. I'll be catching up with you again Monday, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So join me, post your questions, even on the replay, post your questions, and I'll address them. I'll get a tag. And if you want the note, you know what to do. Go to AA Consulting Services. Like the page so you can see the post there, and then hashtag note. And the note will be delivered into your inbox automatically, automation. Okay? Take care, guys.